At School of the Nations, high-quality learning is what drives us forward. We aim to release human potential through academic excellence, moral and spiritual qualities, and a lifelong commitment to service. So every learner develops the heart and mind to understand the world and contribute to the betterment of society. Our journey toward continuous improvement is guided by international standards of excellence. The New England Association of Schools and Colleges, NEASC, partners with schools to co-create the future of education through purposeful accreditation focused on high-quality learning for all students. Focusing on education, NEASC provides a relevant, future-forward framework for meaningful, ongoing, whole school improvement through accreditation. Founded in 1885, NEASC has a long tradition and proven reputation for quality assurance in education. NEASC is an independent, voluntary, nonprofit organization whose membership represents a broad array of diverse educational institutions, unified in their commitment to improvement and growth. More than 1,500 public, independent, and international schools in the United States and in over 90 countries around the world are NEASC members, candidates for accreditation, or have achieved eligibility for accreditation. A globally recognized standard of excellence, NEASC accreditation attests to a school's high quality and integrity. Next week, a team of international educators appointed by NEASC will visit our campuses. They will observe classes, meet with students, parents, and staff, and review evidence of our practices. Their goal is not to evaluate individuals, but to help us reflect, celebrate our strengths, and identify opportunities for continued growth. Over the past year, guided by the NEASC learning principles, teacher interviews, and survey results filled by students, parents, and staff, we identified 4 main areas for growth and development, areas that will generate a major impact on the quality of student learning. NEASC calls them major learning plans. Our goal is a clear, coherent learning path from nursery through grade 12. We're building it together using an approach called Understanding by Design. We plan learning backward from the goals so every unit is purposeful and connected. All curriculum maps and units will live in Toddle, keeping everything aligned and visible. This year, we're focusing on making learning clearer, more connected, and more meaningful for every student, starting with math and social studies. Our teachers are working together in weekly meetings to review what's being taught at each grade level, design units together, and align our lessons so that learning builds from year to year. This means that as your child moves through the grades, they'll experience a smooth learning journey where each year connects, expectations are consistent, and learning feels relevant and purposeful. Next year, we'll expand this process to include Portuguese, English, and art, building on the same collaborative approach. Over the next several years, other subjects will follow this pattern, always with the same goal, a curriculum that helps every child develop essential skills, deep understanding, and real-world connections. We know that meaningful feedback is essential for growth. That's why we're refining our assessment practices to focus both on how and what students learn, not just test scores. We're introducing a blend of regular check-ins, formative assessments, and key demonstrations of mastery, summative assessments, with a rolling gradebook that highlights growth over time. We're also teaching students how to set their own learning goals, reflect on feedback, and track their progress. Our aim is to help students become confident, self-directed learners, ready for success not just in school, but in life. With this new assessment framework, you'll notice more regular feedback and toddle, clear communication about what your child is learning and how they're progressing, and more opportunities for students to take ownership of their growth. Students will be better prepared for success now, for future studies, and for life beyond school, because they can explain their learning, act on feedback, and own their goals. We are strengthening our learning support program through a nursery through grade 12 case model that uses best practices and principles. This ensures every learner, regardless of background or ability, is known, valued, and supported. Families partner with us through regular meetings to align goals and celebrate successes and progress. High-quality learning starts with high-quality teaching. That's why we launched the Collective Growth System, a school-wide approach that makes professional growth a daily, collaborative process for every educator. With this system, every teacher at Nations is guided by one clear framework for high-quality teaching, directly linked to our Nations profile and our shared vision for learning. Teachers regularly set goals, gather classroom evidence, and reflect on their impact, all supported by peers and leaders in an ongoing cycle of growth. Collaboration is at the heart of this process. Teachers meet often to review student work, share strategies, and adapt lessons together, making sure that student learning is a shared responsibility across grades and subjects. For families and students, this means a more consistent and high-quality teaching experience in every classroom, every year. Your child will benefit from lessons that are aligned, dynamic, and responsive because teachers are always learning from each other and bringing new ideas into their practice. Teachers use real student feedback to guide progress and ensure every child is supported to move forward. Most importantly, students see their teachers working as a team, modeling the same growth mindset and collaborative spirit that we want our learners to develop. The Collective Growth System is a whole school shift that ensures every student in Nations benefits from the very best teaching, and that by learning and growing together, our staff are modeling the future-ready, collaborative mindset we seek to inspire in all of our students. Inspired by our mission and based on the 4 major learning plans, School of the Nations has forged its shared understanding of high-quality learning. A statement which will serve as our North Star, guiding our decisions and actions as we continue to offer our students the best education to release human potential through academic excellence, moral and spiritual development, and a lifelong commitment to service, empowering our learners to develop the capacities of heart and mind to understand the world and contribute to the betterment of society. As we welcome the NEASC External Review team, we celebrate the progress we've made in the path ahead. Thank you for partnering with us as we help every student grow in knowledge, character, and service. Be part of something greater. Be Nations.